have every faith in you solving its mysteries. You always were the smart one. With the enclosed key, I gift you one parting favor. Keep this eyepiece with you always. Without it, you are as blind as the rest. The stakes are higher than you could possibly imagine. It doesn't look like my alert system is working. That's fine. I don't fucking care. So we click on the key, tap the key rather, and get it in our inventory. It is a small brass key with an animal motif. So now we get to another aspect of the game, which is rotating items so you can gain access to other pieces of it. So for this particular thing, if we look around it, we see this little ring on the far right. Now we can turn the top of this unit to rotate that ring. And as you can see, as we get closer, it opens up a keyhole. And we're going to take our key from the inventory, slide it over, and turn. And this part's a little annoying just because the motion doesn't always work, so you gotta get the thing just right, because then you gotta flip it up a couple times, and boosh! There we go. We have opened up our first item. So now we've got an eyepiece. So it's this card reads, "Feed me and I shall survive. Give me a drink and I shall die." So now we've got this eyepiece we can wear. Doesn't do anything. Perhaps something is missing. What does the note say? No shit. So now we zoom out. And now it's gonna, I think it leaves me to my own devices. So we notice there's some scratch marks on the left side of this little notch here. So we'll slide that, and a weird design. Well, can't do anything with that yet. Okay, what about here? It's another sliding switch and another weird symbol. What do we see on this side? Nothing. Okay, so. Alright, so we got a little icon. Not an icon, it's a little screw. Thank you. It's a little screw that we need to find a screwdriver for. Now, if you notice on the upper left, a little question mark appeared to show me that I can actually get hints anytime that I get lost. So let's head back to this real quick. And it says, "Feed me and I shall survive. Give me a drink and I shall die." So as we look around, we see there's some stuff at the base of it. It looks like elements: earth, fire, water, air. So how do we solve this puzzle? We double tap on the fire icon. And because it's a tutorial, it tells us how smart we are by telling us the answer. But fire, wood feeds it, but water puts it out. I guess I should give it a push. So now we tap it, and voila! Our second key. Now this is an item that is very common throughout the games. Now we're going to learn how to check items. Some items, when you tap on them, you can examine them. So this key has a strange piece on the end that allows us to rotate it and create different shapes, as our character tells us. Now, I'm sure some of you figured it out already, and we're right there for it anyway. Now this part annoys me because the design is incorrect. Look at the shape of this and the shape of that. So this is already, like, if I put this in, it's going to be incorrect if I put it in that way. But those are the only two ways, is that and that. That is not correct. It's actually the reverse of it. But this is the correct way to put it in. It's just they screwed up the see how it's actually correct there, but in the, see how it's not there? So, yeah. Small issue, but that's where the key goes. turn the bad boy. And we get a special piece. An ornately engraved metal plate. The end looks like it could be used as a wrench. We'll come back to that. Because I want to use this key here. There we go. Now, it's just an ordinary eyepiece. Can't really do much with anything. And that's just... They seem to rotate, but there are no markings to show the correct position. I need to look elsewhere. So let's zoom back out. Come back here. And we are going to unscrew. I guess we go that way. Right. Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. And there it is. Oop, there we go. Sorry, that ruined the moment. So now we have a very special eyepiece that allows us to see invisible ink kind of stuff. And it gets very supernaturally and weird. This little handprint there. Take note of that symbol because you're going to see it a lot throughout this game. More specifically... Alright, so we got to fix this. Okay, so that's the centerpiece is set already. So we got to... There we go. That looks right. That doesn't look so right. There we are. And the safe opens. But it's not done yet. We've got a little box. Now, the game's segmented into chapters. I think it breaks the flow, but it allows them to load up a whole new section so that we can take the next box out and open it up. It might not be as fun watching this just because I've played them so many times. I remember most of how to solve of it, but there will be times where I might forget things. These 3 seals stand between me and the contents of this box. Alright, so, to break the seals, we gotta solve more puzzles. Go figure. We're gonna pinch out, we're gonna take a look around this box. So we've got a word we need to spell, which opens our locked key seal. We have... Alright, so this is a symbol combo lock. A gear symbol, cog symbol, and then a little recession with a mechanism behind it. And then we have this odd thing. So this is a material you'll see a lot in the game, a shiny rainbow film. And anytime you see that, you put on the eyepiece. And now we're looking inside of the box. So what do we have here? We've got a 5, a 5 and a 6. I'll try to go a little bit slower so you catch on with what I'm doing here. So the 5 on the left, and then look below the box, and you see the 6 come into focus. And it looks like there's a 7 nearby, but is that going to actually come into play at all? Not necessarily, because we have a 5, a 6, a 2 on top, and a 7 on the right. 5, 6... Oh, so... Going back to the puzzle real quick, these are the placements. So 5 on the left, 6 on the bottom, 2 on the top, 7 on the right. So 5, 6, 7, 2. You know what? Let me brighten my screen up a bit, because holy crap. I cannot see what I am doing. Much better for me. Okay. My screen was dimmed out because I try to save battery when I use it. So what do we say? 5, 6, 2, 7. And a little switch that opens up some kind of video player. Okay, so what do we got on here? So this creates a little spark. But nothing comes out. I was just trying to get it to spark consistently, but it wasn't doing that. So it looks like there's a little section over on the right where there's a little knob that goes up. So we'll find out what that does momentarily. And then here looks like something can be placed there, something cylindrical. I'm gonna move my placement of stuff around so that my actual iPad's in front of me. So let's see what else is here. So there's a couple of things that look very different on this box. Go away, hint, I don't need you. First of all, we have these little steeple pieces around the edges, except for in 2 places. Right in front of us, and on the opposite side. And I see ridges on this, so why don't we spin it? Other way? This way. It's a little finicky sometimes. Come on, I'm on the thing. Oh, okay, I think it's right. There we go. So we found a miniature telescope. And there we go. So we've completed the telescope. Now I wonder if that will fit in here. Indeed. Excellent. But it's not working quite yet. We still need to fire it up, so to speak. So let's try the other one. Now there's another ridged piece. You gotta look for the ridged pieces. Ha! A piece of cotton. Smells of paraffin. What about this, though? Nothing. Oh, hey, look at this. A little star indentation. Something's gonna go there. Alright. Oh! I just noticed this. So this is most likely associated with the 4-symbol piece. So this one I'm gonna call the castle symbol. So we just need to find the castle symbol. No. There it is. Castle symbol in the lower right. There's got to be more of them around here. Hey, P. Funke, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Funke says, what an ancient telescope. Who made it? Galileo Galilei? Maybe. Oh, I see another one. So, bullseye symbol in the upper left. Well, I tried... Oh, okay. Got that by pure accident. An ancient leather-bound book. The cover seems very ornate. And it was bullseye in the upper left. There we go. Let's check that book out real quick. Alright. So, how do we get her open? By sliding. Bingo. February 11th. My research continues at a snail's pace. With these barbaric instruments, I can barely read anything at all, but there is something there. Between earth and fire, between water and air. I cannot see it, but I can see its presence, like the shadow of the object without substance, yet betraying the shape and form of that which casts it. It is the final element, null. It brings meaning to the rest, just as all the numbers in the world are meaningless without their zero. The circle are petty fools. They're very pretty, too. Blinded by their dark arts and their greed. Alchemy is not the pursuit of callow gold, it is the pursuit of this. And it seems to be page 1 of 7. A key, looks like it's for winding up clockwork. Okie doke. Alright, so we got a wind up key and a piece of cotton. Obviously, that's where that goes. And a flick of the dial, and that goes up. And now, we lift and drop. And our machine is turned on. Let's see if we're seeing anything. There's nothing to see. It's not ready yet. So we're still missing some stuff. Hello, hello, what's this? Why don't we lift that little latch? Alright, let's take a look at this key here. That's a square. And that is a square. Perfect. So let's wind it up. And bingo. Now it's working. Let's see what we got here. Alright, so a little video. I get the feeling there's more to that than I saw. Would eyepiece reveal anything? Thank you, tutorial! When in doubt, eyepiece. Trial. Creepy as shit. But we did solve it. Let's check real quick. Yes! See how if we were to go with this design on its own, I don't know if it would actually solve the puzzle. Nope. Because we gotta solve this. So it looks like the center is some kind of weird face. So the smart way to do it is to solve from the inside out. Horns. And then I think these go on top. Got it. Missing letter. Let's check the box for any clues. No, I don't see any. Because we're still missing 2 symbols. And there's the reason why we needed that L. So now, trial. Got it. And that's 1 seal down. And more of the box to go. Amelia K, thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. Don't believe I've ever seen you around here before, so thank you. Welcome to the new person. We are playing The Room, a series of puzzle games. This is the first one. Alright, so we got a brand new box. We got a keyhole in the front, a weird plate with, looks like a hinge. And then this piece over here, which I actually want to look at, not that front piece, so let's zoom in here. Is there anything? There's nothing on the dial. So, this has a 1. It's a safe dial, but there's a piece missing. Okay. So we can't do anything with that yet. Oh, paper. Give me the paper. There we go. What do you got to say? May 8th, McAllister returns with the rubbings from Egypt. The pattern continues. The Tibetans call the null element space. To the Hindus, it is aether. And now, to the Babylonians, it is simply up, the other direction. Oh, hey, Amelia is actually Steak Wonder. Welcome back, Steak. It's been a while since we last spoke, huh? Up, the other direction. That's how I'm going to market that from now on. The realm of Ishtar. Of yet more significance is the recurring presence of the hexagonal glyph. Now that is the symbol on the right, which we will see a shitload throughout this game. And the following games. Just let me know how the audio and video are, please, when you guys get a chance. I appreciate it. The same symbol repeated in cultures separated by countless centuries and the span of the globe. Who will tell me now that this is idle superstition at work? When my hands hold the first distilled sample, they will recognize me then! Presently, the skeptics have one more in their number. McAllister has quit my service. And that is page 2 of 7. But that didn't really give us any items, just some lore. But lore is always good. Lore is always good. So it looks like we've got another recess indentation over there. But then there's this over here. So we'll lift. And I cannot open it. So nothing can be done with that yet. How about on top? Yes. Button. Okay, so this is a little frustrating. Because now, this is something they don't actually tell you about. I've got to actually move my iPad. There we go. And now another piece. Now remember, anytime we see a rainbow sheen, eyepiece time. And this is a recurring puzzle type that you're going to see on this as well, is recreating the hexagon symbol, which changes that sheet into yet another recess. But we don't have anything for that yet. Still at a loss for the items we need. Now we need the key to unlock that, I'm pretty positive. So let's check the rest of this. Is there anything we missed? What about on top? No, nothing on top. And there's the eyepiece. And that one doesn't move on its own either. So what are we missing? Okay, so we're gonna. This is gonna be a big part of these playthroughs is just me kind of blindly searching through. I know I played them a number of times, but every so often I just completely forget. Now I'm looking for more of those scratchings to tell me what the other two symbols are, because we have the one right there in front of us. And we have the other one on top there, as you can see, right in the middle. You see that little strange symbol there. Now, let's check back here. Maybe we missed something. Yep, there it is. I see it just in the corner of my eye. Bam. The hell should I even call that? I don't know what to call that one. I'm going to call it the weird fork. So you see the weird fork symbol in the bottom left, which means we head back here. We're going to switch that to that. So the upper left, and bottom right, we've all got the symbols for. We don't really need to find the other one. It's just a matter of flicking through until it opens. And now we got a heavy cast iron key. Not like the other key where we changed the shape. It's just a regular key. And it looks pretty big, so I'm going to say it goes in here. And of course it does. Cool. Drawer has been opened. What do we got? Another key. Small cabinet key. Hell yeah. So what is behind this plate? The star. Excellent. An enameled brass star. So we're going to need to come back with another one of those shape-shifting keys. But for now, we're going to open up the top. What do we got for note 3? June 21st. Take note of this date. It is the most significant in human history. I have done it. A human subject was required. The catalyst was my own being. Fatigued by my studies, I entered the chamber without disabling the mechanism. When I regained consciousness, I had succeeded. The null element is beyond curious, being neither quite energy nor matter. I have already made great strides in its study, specifically in how it refracts the light. Tonight, I open the wine! Okay. So there's something green on its back, but we can't get it yet. Got a statue there. Got a brass ring. Oh, okay, so there's a button there. Interesting. Maybe it's a button, I'm not quite sure. Brass ring. Maybe there. Shut up. Ha! There we go. So let's see here. So I see a single dot. I'm gonna go with a number 1 and 2 dots, number 2. So I'm gonna assume it goes like that. Okay. Maybe it goes back and forth. No! Clever little bastard. How about now go back? Ah. There we go. So this is why I highly recommend that everybody play this. Play this on a tablet. Because I don't know how it gets handled on PC, but again, we're playing this on tablet, so everything I'm doing with my hands. For this puzzle, I can't just slide up this one tab and then try to slide up the other, even if I go fast. No. You gotta use both fingers. It's so fucking cool. I love it. And now, our second shape-shifting key. So let's take a look at what we got here. Okay. We got a couple of shapes here. So what did this one look like? It was the one leg out, one leg down. So that would be that way? No. This one is actually done correctly, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it is. The other one was not. No? Oh, I got the wrong top. Actually, let's see if we can't turn off the... No, we can't turn off the cheats. The hints. So a circular plate with a star emblem. So where have we seen that? I'd say it looks as good as a place as any, don't you? So we're going to slide her down. And boom, seal number 2 is open. Next puzzle. Alright, what do we got here? Looks like some kind of clock system. A bunch of gears. And a bunch of plates. There's a keyhole in that plate. There are screws on there, and I've played enough. I played this game. Oh, hey, okay. That's a thing. Sounds good. I played enough of these adventure games to know that the second you see screws, you need a screwdriver. Does that work? Again, I'm using two different fingers. One finger to hold this piece up, and I use my thumb to spin that around. I'm guessing that's the way it wants me to do that. Why it wanted me to do that, we will find out. No, nothing's happening there. Go away, hint. I don't need you. So that presses in, and that causes that gear to go up. The eyepiece does not show us anything. And the middle piece doesn't move. So let's head over to the gears and see what's going on here. So there's another button, and these things spin. That turns gears. That moves that gear. Oh, hey, that thing's going up. Let's do this. Isn't this game fucking cool? Alright, so now we have some more stuff we've unlocked. So, I want you to watch very closely. As I spin this thing, watch the upper left of the screen. Have you got it yet? So only 2 of the items we found are in the correct positions. And one of them was up here. And I think it was... Square was in the bottom left. Yes, it was. Which means that we're missing... Oh, it's right there. So this needs to be facing in the upper left. Okay. There we are. Got it. So there's a thing that won't let me take. Okay. Large cog. And it doesn't want me to take... I'm pretty sure I need that. There we go. Elastic band. Don't be an asshole, video game. Okay. Let's take a look at this cog. There we are. Cool, we got one piece running. And what do you know? There's our little buddy, the screwdriver. So let's head over here and do this. Oop. Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey, jerk. You gotta do it for each one. Awesome. Again, another reason to play it on here. So this stops these two. Almost. Ah, I missed it. Got it. Get it? Yes! That was a 3-finger puzzle. It's so fucking cool. Like, you don't understand how much fun it is to actually get these. Like, the using all 3 fingers for that one puzzle is so damn, like, it's so cool when you first figure it out and you actually do it. And yes, Steak and Funke are pointing out something I pointed out before they came here, and that is that it is not associated with the Tommy Wiseau's terrible movie, The Room. That doesn't seem to go with anything. And we can't take that off. But what do we have here? We have a series of keys that we can manipulate. So, where is a keyhole that uses... Was there another keyhole that I missed? What about here? No, that's where we found the piece. Oh! Hey there! So what does this one look like? It is a T on the top. It's a regular, kind of a tooth on the bottom. Alright, and then it's kind of like an airplane almost. So that's what we gotta make with this. So there's the tooth on the bottom. I'd say that looks correct, don't you? T on the top, tooth on the bottom, wings like an airplane. Yes, that's correct. Nailed it. Another drawer pops out. We've got 2 more cogs. A small one. I don't know why this is being so finicky with me. Large one. Got it. Usually it's a lot more responsive. So let's look at what we've got on these. So this cog has a square back. This cog has a triangle back. There's some triangles. Feels I can take this off again if I need to. And it is good with tutorials. So now we just spin this to make that move up. Hey, another cog. All right, and it looks like the clock's moving. So does that mean? Oh no, those cogs aren't moving, and that middle button still won't run. So I guess we got some more to do here. So let's see. Cog there. Got a cog there. Ah, wait. There we are. Cog there. So let's spin that around. Now we press the button. And we get a long, narrow steel tube. And it's got a couple of notches on the side. Oh! And now we found a small key. And we actually have to pull out the piece of paper, an old photograph. Alright. Looks like the front of a house. Revelations 605. 605. That doesn't show me anything. Okay, so I gotta figure out what I'm doing with this key. I'm gonna guess it goes here. Yes, it does. That opens up. And a new puzzle. Which is weird because this doesn't really have... Okay, there it is. There's that shimmering. So this piece slides. So now we're recreating the null symbol. Got it. There we go. Boom. We got a small silver shield. I do remember a good portion of this one. I believe the shield goes with him. And now we've got an oval gemstone. Which, if I don't mistake, there was... Steak says, if you're curious about what Revelation 6:5 says, I went and pulled it. Hit us with it. Gem goes in the socket. And now we can move this. Don't see anything though, so... Boom, there we are. So... 6:05, yeah? Almost there. King James Version says, and when he had opened the third seal, I heard the third beast say, come and see. And I beheld, and to a black horse, and he that sat on him had a pair of balances in his hand. Completes the next chapter of the game, so let's move on ahead. If you guys are liking these games, there's 3 of them. They're all available on iOS, Android, and PC. I don't recommend the PC version only because you do miss out on the tactile puzzles. I think that the tablet versions are far superior than the PC version ever possibly could. But I still recommend... Okay, that's not what I double-tapped. That is what I double-tapped. I see a button, but I can't push it, and a slate. There's a number of strange markings on there. It's a little... Okay, so it's going to keep me from actually checking out the top of the box until we check the sides. So why don't we do that? There's a square hole. I still have a picture. Okay, so we're going to need another multi-key. There's a little cross emblems. There's a little latch piece up there. There's an indentation at the top. And here's one of these. So this I can actually slide, revealing a switch. Slide it down and that opens. Let's check our new note. Note 4 out of 7. July 15th. My research into the null element continues at pace. Given the nature of its origin, I am increasingly convinced that it is somehow tied to my very soul. Its properties are becoming clear. It derives a colossal energy from somewhere. I have fashioned a device through which to channel and focus it, but I am fearful of further experimentation. I lack the understanding to control it. And we've got a little puzzle box. Let's check the puzzle box. It's a little circle. Looks like an orb on one side and a hole on the other, so nothing else to go by. We need to get the orb from one side to another. Now, the nice thing about this puzzle is that the ball is led along the track automatically. Ooh, okay, so that was not the right path. So you can kind of lead the ball ahead. And will that... That will solve it. Bingo bango. An ordinary key. And the box is done. So now I'm going to find a regular keyhole. That was a square keyhole. What are you? Nope, that's not it. So that is a light up puzzle. What is this? A little box, but it does not open. We can't open it regularly. What do you got here? Alright, I can do that. That doesn't let me do anything. Wait, keyhole. Key go there, key go there. So that opens this. That really doesn't show me anything. Alright, so that's not ready yet, I don't think. Come on. What about over here? No. Got it. Okay, but that didn't do anything for me. Nor that. So those two pieces don't work either. We still have a photograph. Let's head back to this piece. There's something I'm missing with this. What? Thing happened. Oh, there we go. Nope. Okay, so 5 over. 5. How many over this way? Oh, shot over that. Let's try that again. 4. 3. I think that's the right way. It's kind of going... No! So let's try going 4. Okay. Wait. Yes! And then all the way across. You son of a bitch! Got it. Okay. It's a frame for a piece of paper with a viewing lens and a small square peg. So let's drop the picture in, put the eyepiece on. Password is sigil. I'm not sure where we're going to put that yet, but we'll find out. So sigil is the word we're looking for. Square hole. Square hole. And that would be here. Well, it is square, and there's a square peg, but it is not fit. Okay. Let's look around this box and find us a square. Right here. Is there anything here? This does move, but that's a triangle. It's a square hole, but a triangle in it. I think I'm having problems just because I'm casting this to Steak says, "Holy shit, indeed. I really like this game a lot. I don't want your hints, game." Okay. So where? Oh, where? I want to say it has to be this square. Square hole for something to fit into. Or maybe it's just not recognizing it. Odd. It does seem a bit too big for it, though. Now, can't open that yet. And there's a square piece there. Ah! Ah ha ha! So we take it and we move that, and we're going to dump this piece down there. And then we take this piece out. And wouldn't you know it, a square hole. Bam! Password was sigil, right? Sigd! I'll take Sigit. Sigil. We get a crystal. July 29th. A new discovery has shaken me to my core. To investigate the refractive properties of the null element, I fashioned lenses from it. To wear one is troubling and exhausting in equal measure, and I am shown visions that are beyond my comprehension. The visions turn darker the deeper into the earth I go. I have relocated my study to the North Tower. I can no longer visit the wine cellar. Okay, so we have a crystal. I remember this one goes here. Okay. This beam of light kind of going up this way, but it's not really doing anything. Steak says, the password thing is giving me to keep talking, nobody explodes flashbacks. I actually have that, and I really want to play that again with people. This is old school bomb defusal, but also like freaky magic photograph bomb defusal. So if we turn this, obviously you look for ridged items, and you can actually turn them. And when we turn this, it focuses the beam until it becomes a pinpoint beam. Opening this, which gives us a tiny weighted flywheel. Oh, maybe this goes to that other one, this one right here. Yeah, there we go. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No. 2, 3. Yeah, 7. I don't know what septagram? There's a video online of a VR mod for Keep Talking, and it's like an elevator with 54 modules on it. I do want to get VR so I can try some of that stuff, but I need a better computer first. So we do that. And it flips open. As it turns out, it's a handle, giving us a device for reflecting light. There's a weird panel here, which is a button. That button gives us a hexagonal piece of map, which, thank you, it's Septagon. So that map should be for the globe. I really want to see the dependency chart for this game. And putting that piece in gets us a brass winding handle with a square pin. Okay, so we have square pin. Wait, maybe this goes here? Yes! And it's got rainbow sheen, so let's take a look inside. Now we just gotta remake the null. Oh, wait, look, there's a dial in the center. But it's not quite there, so let's move. There we are. Got it. Which gives us an intricate wooden box. I'm going to pull out here, and we're going to bring this over to here. Let's do the box first. Okay. Beep! It's so cute. Love it. So we put a piece in, which lights these up. Alright. Oh, it's not. Okay. There we go. So this is kind of a race against time. There it is. Got a star-shaped piece of map. Maybe Tibet. So let's get back to the globe. And we need the star piece. There it is. Which turns that. But that didn't give us anything. We still had the box, though. And where was that star-shaped piece? There it is. So since we opened it, now it has a... That gives us a telescope with a weird grid. But I didn't see anything, so let's try that again. No? Still nothing. I can't move it, and I can't focus it. there is a light over here. Still wants me to focus on the box. I'm sorry the sound's cutting in and out. Normally it doesn't do that, but I'm pretty sure it's just because of the stream. There's gonna be a way to turn this. Alright, so that's not telling me. Oh, wait, maybe this will do something. This one's still lit up. Here's one. Another one. Come on. Pinch proper. There it is. Another piece. A brass key with multiple folding parts. I can actually turn off the music. And I can't turn off the music. Never mind. Ignore what I just said. And of course it's giving me the answer, which I don't like when it does that. So that's not it either. That goes up here. That's not it either. That goes there. And that one goes there. So these two we don't use. No? Get back in your space. That doesn't fit either. Oh, that's probably because I switched the two. I agree, Steak. I don't like it is the first game, so you kind of let it go. The second game is a little less hinty. You still get them every so often, but so we got another reflecting device and creepy voices in our head. So we're going to put the piece there, which opens this side. Comes the fun part. Wait, there it is. I see it. Okay, so we got the beam of light. I'm going to say there. No. Yeah, there we go. That don't look right to me. Nor that. How about there? No. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Nailed it! And now, let's try this telescope. After we put this into the globe, obviously. This is the shield piece. Door 3 is open. And I think this gives us the answer to that light up field that we looked at before. So it's a kind of cross, starting with the bottom right, and then the hands go up. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. All right. So it's a cross going to the upper left. No. Got it. And I believe that's the final map piece. August 9th. The circle were right all along. How could I have been so blind? I have discovered a passage in the Scriptus Nocti, an incantation lacking the energy source to drive it. Well, I have such a source. This night I summon Astaroth, whom the Babylonians called Ishtar, prince of accusers and inquisitors, and he who can discover all secrets. Once correctly bound, all knowledge of the null element can be mine. I can barely contain myself. There is so much to prepare. Note 6 of 7. So let's take this over to here and place it into our globe. 4 doors have been opened. A little thing comes down. So let's pull that down. Settle in, because there's still more to go. How fucking cool is this game? I wish it was running a bit better. Alright, so we've got the top of the table open. So what is this? Okay, so this is another tilt your pad. And I saw little dials around it spin. So we got a brass winding handle. And the last note. August 15th, something is wrong. I followed the incantation to the very letter. Astaroth did not appear. There are no answers to be had. More questions. The visions have increased. They gather to me, and I cannot stay in one place for long. I try to monitor them, but the lens hurts my eyes. I have mixed a solution for the pain. For those that follow and find this journal, I lack the power to describe this. There is no concept within the human sphere with which to explain it. The house is so much larger now. There are rooms everywhere. It is not just the room. I should have titled it So Many Rooms. Alright. So we got a handle. Take a look at it. Square peg handle. Oh, little dials here. Nope, I can't turn them. Or I can't zoom in on it to turn them. A large circular indentation. But I can't turn it. I think I need like an extra dial for that. What about you, Mr. Okay, so no, that's just actually displaying the planets and shit. And that is a small slit in the exact center of the table. Can't do anything with that. What about over here? There's a button. No pressy. Okay. Let's check the lens. Hey now. Okay. So there's some arrows on it, and I see a thing over here. Gotcha. Small socket. I don't think this will fit. It does. That's weird. Alright, that's turning. Good. So we got a button and a spinning gear, and if I press this button, that other gear is going to go up against it. We've got a wall up here. Got some arrows there. Wall doesn't show anything. Again, I do apologize for the sound issues. I hear a clock. Alright, so what's next? Let's try this button. It is doing a thing. A sword. Okay. Hey! There's our old buddy, Shiny Surface. Okay. And it seems like sound has completely gone from my game. Which is fine, I guess. So we head in here. Got it. I wonder why the sound went. I think it's just the casting. Let me try turning that back on. There we go. It's definitely just because I'm streaming it. It doesn't know how to handle it. So that dagger, I'm guessing it goes in the center. It sure as hell does. This game is so fucking cool. Love this game. Now I remember this one. I remember this puzzle. There it is. There's the solution. So it's kind of a Tetronimo with a Tetronimo on it. The Z one. Starting here. So we'll make it. I had totally forgotten that the first time. I couldn't find it the first time I played through it. It drove me nuts. Illuminati! So what did that do for us? Well, we got another thing here. So let's check the window. Oh, there it is. There's another one. Tuning fork. That is a tuning fork. Gee, I wonder what I need to do here. Perhaps that. Steak says, that Latin, there is no easy way from the earth to the stars. Seneca. Well, we found a large gold amulet, and when we took it out, it looked like that, thing from before. Hold on. Some of it I remember, some of it does escape me. But this I semi-forgot about. There we go. And we can turn that. So what does this do? What about... Oh, yeah, that's right, the thing. Okay, so... there's arrows here. So if I turn this, adds an arrow there. So what did that change? Oh! Hey, check it out. We got a thing here. Can't really do anything with it, though. So let's move that singular arrow to that other arrow. There's two. Go away, hint. Oh, wait, is this, I think I get this. So let's go back to this real quick. So these two, no. Those two, yes. Wait for it. I want to get just aligned right. Yeah, I've got it. So top, middle. Bottom two. And what's the last one? Close enough for jazz, right? Yeah, middle is the last one. I don't care. I have to turn those off when I stream this. The energy source harnessing the null element. Click the button. Oh, I see what you're saying, Steak. That's what it says on this thing. Okay, so some kind of... Oh, that's the null symbol. Or part of it, anyway. Which draws us into a whole new area. So now we gotta make the null somehow. Alright, let's find where... Alright, there it is. There's the base. So we just gotta build off of this. Got it. What else is there to do but to place the null piece on it? And the machine swallows it up. And we're in Stonehenge! And there we go. That is the first game in the Room series, but we're not done quite yet. There's a message. You made it through, unflustered, I hope, as there will surely be sterner tests to come. You have taken the first step on a longer journey. I see no benefit in hiding the truth of your predicament. There is no way back. Not for any of us. For now, you are as trapped as I. Press forward with heart, my friend. There are many more rooms ahead. And a lot more Lisas to tear us apart. Let's move on to the epilogue of this game. Speeding fastly to the epilogue of this game. Because we still have some puzzles to solve. Where on earth am I? We got a note, so let's check the note. A queer sense of movement. Not quite turning. Not quite falling. I felt myself cross the threshold, and the visions abated. Perhaps they only served to drive me to this place? The route back closes behind me, but a way forward opens ahead. Something is drawing me on. In case you are with me, I will try to guide you along the path. I pray you never came. I pray you are just another of my dreams. And I see music notes. So it looks like I need to hit 3 white keys. So it's a 1, a double, and then a 1. So we gotta find a keyboard. Hey, button. Okay. Alright, so we can't do anything with that yet. Oh, I remember this puzzle. I don't like that puzzle. We can't do it yet, though. Ha! But I don't know the code to that yet, so we'll come back to that. Aha! Here we are. Click. Okay. What'd you do? There it is. There's a thing. Come on. Gotcha. So we got a gear with a triangle on it. Willing to bet? Yes! It is a triangle gear. And there was gears here, so there's triangle there. So let's hit the triangle. What are you doing? Okay, so this is a little annoying. If you haven't figured out this puzzle already, you will in a moment. Alright. That was actually the first time I've ever done that on my first attempt. I always took like 5 or 6 tries with that one. I still don't like it, but I am glad that I did it the first time through. Metal orb, there's something strange about it. There's something strange about everything. Got it. Press the button. Flip the lid. Steak says, except for that one ordinary key. So that's everything we needed from the orb, and that's the square piece that we need, square cog. Which gives us a handle on things. A strangely shaped key, as opposed to all the other keys we found. Some old faded tarot cards. Remember those. Oh, hey. And that gives us our password for that other piece. So the first one is Pink Floyd. The second one is a bottle of holy water and a snack. So Pink Floyd, holy water, snack. Pink Floyd, bottle of holy water, snack. A coin. A coin, huh? Alright, well, we've solved a couple of puzzles on the side, and I don't see anything else I need to do here. What about this? 2 small holes suggesting something's missing. Nothing I have fits that bill. I don't think anything for that circle there. How about this? As the machine comes to life. Flip a switch. Okay. Still something not quite. Oh, need a key for that. What about this? Is there anything on this that I need? Nope, they're just drawing the null piece. So let's flick it again. Aha! So we got a key. So let's flick it back again. I believe it was to there. No. Do that. Come on. There you go. Do like that. And we'll get to our other piece, a metal plate. And it's got 2 square holes, so I'm thinking it's going to go into here. And that other key goes up there, I can tell. Alright. Turn that. It spins open to get the piano. Now, if I remember the keys correctly, it was near a 1, a 2, and a 1. So that would be the dead center of the keyboard. So that key, all 3 fingers. Maybe I put... Oh! Coin. It didn't... That was... okay, I guess. Alrighty. Okay, let's try something else. That didn't seem to work all that well. So all the keys turn to the right. Okay, so we've got a couple of things here. So this changes that. Though I'm not quite sure what it is I'm looking for. Oh wait, I think I got it. So it's got to be those two. So let me jump back to you. Let me see what you wanted it to be. So this needs to be dripping notes. The other is kind of like a web. So dripping notes and web. That's it. Cthulhu note. And this one is the web. There it is. Yes! I got it. Now what? Oh, let's try switching to the center. Maybe that gets us something. Yes! Haha! Button 1, button 2. No? There we go. Both buttons. Oh. Combo lock. And Steak says, lots of music business in this puzzle. Sheet music on that key is ribbon, bass clefs kissing, etc. So, we have a bunch of weird blocks here made up of our shiny material, which is, if I remember what it said in the note, it's made of the null. Made of the null. That doesn't look right. Nor is that. Okay, so we can actually turn these. So let's try to get this one working. That doesn't look right. I don't think that's the right side I need to be looking at. There's 5. 5, 7, and I'm betting it's a 3. Excuse me for the sneeze. So the code is 573. Excuse me for the second sneeze. Okay. A socket for something. Alright. Oh my god. In any case, so we're missing a piece for that. So how do we get that piece? What am I missing here? can't double tap it. Okay, complete opposite of where I wanted to go. There's a latch here. I just don't want to get kicked off of Twitch because people want to post dumb shit. I gotta turn off the friggin' notifications while I'm running this. Is there a quick way to do that on iPad? So I really don't want to have to stop the stream to take care of dumbness, but... Alright, so I need to get some stuff for that, but I'm not quite sure what I'm supposed to do next. Can't access the bottom of the table. We're still missing a piece for that. Looking at the centerpiece. That didn't seem to do anything. What about clicking this in again? No? Oh, wait. It's the theme song for the game. Ah, hit the wrong key. Shit. There they are. I just don't want to risk it because somebody wants to post dumb stuff on YouTube while I'm playing. Okay. So here's how we do this. Not quite. There we are. So where is... there it is. So I want to move that one out here. Nope, not quite. I want it... it's there. There. No, I want it in the lower right. So I want it there. And there. And that completes the cube. And that gives us the red gem and a metal plate. Apparently Nero wanted me to know it was updating, which I don't care about. So let's place this on the piece. What do we got here? Nifty. Not quite there yet. Alright, so we got another sliding puzzle. So let's take that. Now, thankfully, this isn't one of those really crappy sliding puzzles. Oh. It's a fairly easily solvable one, unlike regular sliding puzzles, which are a royal pain in the balls. Oh wait, no. So to do this, what we need to do is that. That's only one half of that particular puzzle, because now comes the second half. So based on that, we need to place these in a particular formation. We can remove that again if we need to. Okay, that doesn't look quite right, but let's try putting blue down there. Yeah, that's a mess. Okay, so let's try blue there. That is a mess too. So that leaves blue there. Yeah, that looks okay. So based on what I did before, it should be green. Then no. Oof. Nope. Fuck that up. Yellow and green. Nailed it. Okay, let's see here. So now we got to get this all the way across the field. Okay, so I got to bring it to here. Alright, so it does have to go to this one. I don't want to do that one just yet. Yeah, okay, so that one I do need to go to. I'm going through all the permutations just to make sure I'm going to the right one, because it does that. I don't need help, video game. I am video gaming just fine on my own. See? I didn't need your fucking help. I'm good. Alright, so... Where's it the other way? There it is. Let's line them up. And then we got another one to go. Yes! Not my favorite part. Ooh, we could go a couple of ways. So let's see where this one goes. Yep, that's the way I want to go. Over here. Then here. And then in. Another one to do. And this one we just gotta... Nope. That's because we have to turn it. So let's match it up. And then... Got it. And that leads us to the next game in the series, Room 2. Steak says, wow, that guy really rudely broke your shit. He certainly did. And that brings us to the end of tonight's stream of the Room 1. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I am going to be streaming Room 2 and 3 in the next couple of days, so definitely stop on in for those. And again, if you like these ones and you want to get a chance to play them before I actually finish the other two, please do so. They are on, as I said before, PC, iOS, and Android. And I highly recommend the tablet versions of the game on iOS or Android. If you want to buy it on PC, go ahead, but I think the best experience is on tablets. So thanks for stopping by. Have a great night. Take it easy.